Alright folks, so here's a 56 Chevy 4-door here. I figured I would stop and take a look at it just for the heck of it. Don't look too bad. I just happened to stop and see it and figured I'd take a video of it. Yeah, 56 Chevy, so let's talk to the owner there, and really nice fella. So it's got a 265, I believe, in it. It's got the staggered bolt pattern on the valve covers. He just showed me the motor. I was trying to get a picture of it and get a video, but the fella was kind of busy, so that's okay. But it does have a 265 in it. He said it's a 283, but I think it's a 265, but I don't know. It could be a 283 with 265 heads, if that makes sense. But it's got the original radiator in it. Old drum brakes. But he said the one of the brake lines went out on it and doesn't have brakes, which, you know, I always talk about that in my videos here. That's why you run a dual master cylinder on these older cars, but it still has the full wheel covers on it. Pretty cool. Got the little bow ties on it. But I think he said he wanted like 8,000 for it, which is way too much. That's my personal opinion. At first he said 13, now about went crazy. At first I was like, good Lord, that's a nice way of saying it. And then he said, well, he'd probably do 8 for it. I said, still too much between me and y'all. But I think the way it sits right now, with it's got the damaged quarter panel here. It's got a bunch of Bondo in it, you can tell. You can see it. He said somebody come by and run into it, and there's a hit and run, and yeah, you can tell right here, piece of Bondo. That's a shame. But I always like the tail lights on these things. They're kind of cool. Let's see, we'll come back to the tail lights in just a second. They're pretty solid floor pans in it. Anyway, show you all this tail light. I mean, on the glass is really nice in it. Must be a really good driver. There's the tail light right there. Come in here and you'd open this up like that. That's how you put your fuel in it. Hope he don't mind if I do that. I asked him, he said he don't care, so. Anyway, I got the bumper sitting on the ground there, so. Don't look bad. I mean, it's definitely got some filler in it. But it's definitely a nice driver. I believe it's a 265 with the power glide. That's what it looks like. Pretty decent interior. I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, this would be a really good driver. For sale. Nice airplane. For sale. Anyway, I figured I'd make this video, folks. It's still got the original T3 headlights in it too. One of them. Now, I don't know if they're actually original, but it's got one of them. It's got GE. That's with GE on this side. But they kind of look, a 56 Chevy kind of looks like a 56 Ford a little bit, I think. But I figured I'd stop by and just happened to see this car. And just had to make a video of it. Anyway, that's where we're at. But between me and y'all, the subscribers out there, I think that's way too much. 7,500. Said 13 at first, that he said 7,500. I think, to me, this car is worth maybe 1,500 to 1,800 at most. That's my personal opinion. But anyway, that's where we're at. Said it does run, but alrighty.